Hi students, today we are going to see one of the most important topic in the subject of DSP, digital signal processing. But in current semester, as far as your regulation 2017 is concerned, the subject is called as discrete time signal processing. There is not much more difference between the name change in the syllabus. Digital, which is also known as discrete time, as continuous time is notated as x of t, which is your nothing but your analog signal, and discrete time which is represented by x of n, and which is nothing but your digital signal. That's why they have been renamed this digital into discrete time signal processing, DTSP. So in this subject we are going to take one of the most important topic as far as your university exam is concerned, which is DFT. So discrete Fourier transform can be solved by two methods. One is formula method and another is matrix method. Let us take a problem. Find the 8-point DFT of the given sequence x of n, which is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 using DIF radix to FFT algorithm. As far as this problem is concerned, here they have clearly mentioned the techniques by which you should solve this problem using DIF radix to FFT algorithm. So if the same question asked in the question paper without this technique, which is DIF or DIT, whatever it may be, without this mentioning of the specific technique in your problem, so you should not go for this type of butterfly diagrams. Instead you should go for formula method or matrix method. So most of the students are committing mistakes on seeing the word DFT and a sequence. Simply they are going for DIT or DIF even though it is not mentioned in the problem. Okay, you should not go for butterfly diagram until and unless it has been given in the problem as DIT or DIF. You should not go for such kind of butterfly diagrams. You should go for formula method or matrix method. Here it has been clearly mentioned as DIF in this problem. So here we are going to use that butterfly diagram, so we can proceed the problem. Second thing, if x of n is given in your problem, then you should find x of k. If x of a is given in your problem, you should find x of n. A simple thing. Okay, here in this problem x of n is given, so you should find out x of k. So here also students are committing mistakes. They are implementing all types of formulas and all type of techniques as far as this DIF or DIT is concerned, step by step, and at last when they are writing their answer, it has been given as x of n, but they are writing their answer also in terms of x of n. It should not be like that. If x of n is given, then it should be in terms of x of k. If x of k is given, then surely it should be in terms of x of n. Keep that in your mind, since x of n is your input and x of k is output. Similarly, x of k is your input and x of n is your output, vice versa. So first step, x of n, you should take the same sequence given in the problem. X of n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 7, and you have to make note for each sample given in the particular sequence. Say for the x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3 up to x of 7. So you have totally 8 samples since it is 8-point DFT. So first you have to make note for each and every sample. So second thing, you should keep this in your mind, this number 2, 4, 8. So I will tell you later. These are the stages of your DIT or DIF, whatever it may be. So coming to the tips and tricks for this problem, DIT means decimation in time. This in DIT, the last letter T stands for 2 and the last letter T stands for twist. Simply for remembrance we are keeping like this. It is not actual meaning for it, So actual meaning is time. So for our remembrance we have been keep this t as 2 and twist. I will tell you later what actually this 2 and twist refers to. So the input sequence, actually the input sequence will be 0 1 2 3 4 up to 7. So in DIT, if DIT is given, the input sequence should be twisted or shuffled. If we can say twisted or shuffled, we cannot be able to write the input as it is given in the problem. We have to shuffle or twist the input so that the first step of your DIT is get completed in a proper way. If you are going to give the same sequence for your input when DIT is given, then the later stage of your problem will be get wrong. So first keep one thing in mind, what actually given in a problem. You should be very careful about the techniques which is given in a problem. Okay, here I am telling all the things about DIT. If DIT is if you understand the techniques of DIT, surely you can be able to solve the DIF. It is a reverse process of that. So if DIT is given, the input should be shuffled. So x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6, x of 7, it should be shuffled in the order of x of 0, x of 4, x of 2, x of 6, x of 1, 5, 3, 7. So divide the sequence into two parts, even part and odd part. The first 4 samples belongs to even part and the later second 4 samples belongs to odd part. In even part, it starts from 0 and ends at 6, 0, 2, 4, 6, and in odd part it starts from 1 and it ends at x of 7, starting from x of 1, 3, 5, 7. Here as mentioned earlier, here we have divided the samples of the sequence into even part and odd part, as the normal sequence of the even part will be like this 0, 2, 4, 6, and for odd part it should be like 1, 3, 5, 7. But in DIT the first and last sample should be kept as it is and the middle two terms could be get twisted. So 4 should come here and 2 should go here. So similarly for odd part, first and last sample should be same, it should not get changed, and the middle part means 3 should go here and 5 should come here. So the sequence will be look like this: x of 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7. Right? Here you can be able to see the complete structure of your DIT. You can be able to see in the input section. In the input part you can be able to see the twisted form of your input which is given in a problem, and in the output part it starts from x of 0 and ends at x of 7 without any change. Okay, the stages, as I mentioned earlier, the stages will be there will be 3 stages totally. First stage will be the combination of 2 samples, and the second stage will be the combination of 4, and the third sample will be the combination of 8. That's why I have mentioned at the bottom of the structure the input should be shuffled and the output should not be shuffled. Okay, shuffle means twisted. Here in this side for DIF, the input side of the structure it should not be get changed. Whatever given in the problem it should be given as it is, and the output part should be get twisted 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7. So that's why I have mentioned here, and the input session should not be shuffled and output part should be shuffled. Since DIF is the reverse process of DIT, you can be able to see the stages of DIF. It starts from combination of 8, then 4 and 2 samples. This is the comparison structure of DIT and DIF. Just to know the input sequence and output sequence, and you should not get confused with the input part and output part, right? So such kind of problem, after completing your structure, in between you are going to include your dual factor. This type of problem needs only the basic arithmetic functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So it will not take more than 20 minutes to complete this problem. So there is another shortcut. by which you can able to find the answer of the given question with the help of calc within 2 minutes, so that you can able to verify your answer whether it is right or wrong. That I will post it in my next video. Thank you.